Alright, the next story quest is The Promise of Peace, level 93, given to us by Erinville at Warlord's Echo in Urkopacha. Warlord's Echo? How are we going to pronounce it? Let's go! I think it's time we return to Tuliyollal. After scaling Tiral's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the Forard's cabins calling our names, says Alphino. Mook agrees and waves goodbye to the giants. Zormerware waves as well. I want to talk to Gerfriller, just see what he says. Watching Vorpolor get caught up in Wuklamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days. Cool. Alright. Tuliyollal is only 414 gil. I could have done one of those things where I figure out how to get back without a direct teleport, but I just didn't wanna. We'll sprint because we can't mount. Head southwest to the Forard cabins. Forward. I suppose I could have taken. I'm an idiot. I forgot that Ethernet, networks exist. Could just Ethernet it over here, like a smarter person, but I ain't a smarter person. We'll talk to Erinville to continue. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. That'll be a cutscene for sure. Maybe? I don't know. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat, did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay, says Peshuka. We continue our sprint down the docks to the quote-unquote cabins that are built on the docks, on stilted docks above the water level. It almost looks like the water's not moving when I'm running, but it actually is moving a little bit. Not much of like a splashing up, like waves hitting the shore, just kind of water that's moving. Interesting choice. Welcome back, Mistress Valkyr. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust, says a cabin attendant, and I get a cutscene. Beautiful blue sky with a few clouds. A knock at our door. We have like a lounge recliner outside. It's a very spacious room.
You have a moment?
Wuklamat looked kind of like shy for maybe thinking she was interrupting our rest, but
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
she's like acting very, very nervous, kicking her feet around. What? Putting her face in her hands.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
It's a very spacious room.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
She goes outside. I get a little kind of concerned and like parental look on my face, like, oh, so sweet. Let's humor her. We walk out and we talk to Uklamat to continue. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliyollal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the resplendent quarter and make our way up from there. Make our way up. We're gonna use the ether. Oh, yeah. So go to the resplendent quarter ethernet shard. Which is directly to the north. Like halfway up the zone. Go up a couple sets of stairs, wooden, and we see Wuklamat talking to Peshiwa. I don't know who that is. Cutscene. Please continue to be voice acted. Peshiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? The old woman nods. It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. She shakes her head no. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. She seems to just now realize that I'm here. Turns and walks to me. Ah, sorry, Mercy, I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think that we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Sure, bro. Girl, bro. Cutscene goes black as we apparently walk. And now we kind of see the sun setting, I think, maybe. And like the small islands that kind of surround the cove of Tuliyollal. This is actually a really nice view. This will definitely be the... This is voice acted, right?
This is much better.
Uklamat is enjoying the, again, extremely beautiful view. Had taken took a couple deep breaths as we kind of stand on the edge. We're high up. 20? No, maybe 40 stories? Okay. Maybe this will be... No, I like the view too much. Like, this is a really nice little still to be the... Ooh,
I
like
used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small.
At our backs is a temple or palace or castle of some sort.
Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor?
Pardon me for a second here.
That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
I don't remember you saying exactly that, but I already knew that about you. needn't be said.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
There's some flashbacks of the Owlkin, the young-looking peddlers, the moblins, and the artisans, and the giants. And her old lady friend.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
My options are, that's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say, or you wish for a world like in the Yakoi's dream, or ideals are nice in theory. That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan.
When I become Dawn's servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident of that as well.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me,
And fighting.
I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Nah, I'm good. No, I nod, of course.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Yeah, let me rest, jeez. Oh, that's good view too. Oh, that might be the view. That might be the screenshot. Don't even need either of us. Oh, the cutscene goes black for a second, and we're back. Yeah, we're back at our cabin. In bed. In our normal, on our back, arms at our sides, sleeping pose. They could vary it a little bit here and there, you know? I actually cannot sleep with my head on my back with my head facing straight up because I will snore. And my snoring wakes me up. Which is good because I don't want to snore and keep others awake. But if my head's tilted to either side, I don't snore for whatever reason. Just the portion of my throat that closes, I guess, isn't as much of a big deal when my head is turned to either side. Beautiful room. 2 beds, actually. Table food. There's an open wall because the weather, I guess, here is always beautiful. Through that open wall, you have the outside lounging chair. And we sprint along the docks back to the forward cabin, I guess, receptionist or person, or Alphino, never mind, Alphino's here, next to the forward cabin innkeep. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. The promise of peace is complete. This video is complete. I'll see you next time.